Let's jump over into it.
Gwinnett County man is heading to prison. A jury convicted him of carrying out a violent crime spree targeting former teammates. Central Gwinnett County Bureau Chief Matt Johnson's live at the courthouse. And Matt, one of the victims was left with brain damage.
And it's truly a miracle that that victim survived. And it's not the only shooting linked to one defendant. It's during a crime spree that prosecutors say lasted about 6 months.
His normal is completely different.
Talal Ansa fought to survive the shooting that left him with brain damage and 8 gunshot wounds as he came home from work last December.
The one place that's supposed to be our safe haven has been destroyed.
Now his family's fight for justice has come to an end after the gunman's betrayal led to a conviction.
I think we're a lot more at peace now knowing that, he's behind bars.
On Monday, a jury convicted 20-year-old Jet Horn for shooting his former South Gwinnett High School basketball teammate 8 times, including once in the head, at Ansa's family's home near Snellville. The 21-year-old survived, but the violence didn't stop.
Oh, let's back that up a tad bit.
He's now knowing that, he's behind bars.
On Monday, a jury convicted 20-year-old Jet Horn for shooting his former South Gwinnett High School basketball teammate 8 times, including once in the head, at Ansa's family's home near Snellville. The 21-year-old survived, but the violence didn't stop. 3 months later, police say Horn shot at another former classmate and stray bullets hit neighboring homes. In May, he carjacked a 3rd victim at gunpoint. Ballistics linked all 3 attacks, but the question of why still lingers.
His family spoke, and of course, they talked to my mom and apologized and everything. But I think it had something to do with a mental health crisis.
The jury convicted Horn for each shooting and sentenced him to 30 years with 25 to serve in prison. For the Ansa family, healing begins with hope.
We've come so far in the past 11 months, and at this point, it's only up from here.
And Ansa's family says the doctors are optimistic because of his young age. They are hopeful that he can walk and talk again. The family says that he'll undergo therapy when he's ready for it. Live in Gwinnett County, Matt Johnson, Channel 2 Action News.
25, 30 years. He shot someone 8 times and then once in the head. And then 3 months later, he shot somebody, tried to kill somebody again. What makes him go back and try to kill his former classmates? Now you got the family, they love to say the mental health problem. Could he have mental health issues? Yes. It's very possible that he has mental health issues. But I don't like to hear that all the time. Some people just do bad things because they're bad people. I mean, if someone goes up and shoots you 8 times and shoots somebody in the head, now I don't know if he was retaliating or getting revenge on something that happened in the past, or he just snapped and he had a grudge for him for no reason. But at the end of the day, he committed a horrible crime and he has to pay for it. And that's why he got 30 years or 25, 30. It's a crazy world, y'all. It's a crazy world. What do y'all think? Do you think he just snapped? Do you think he had mental health issues, or he just had a former grudge? He had a grudge against his former classmates. Something happened in the past. But let's get over into this article and see if we can learn anything else about it. Oh, we're not really an article. It's not that much information out there about it, but good old AI helps us pull everything together. So Jet Horn was recently sentenced to 25 years in prison for a series of violent attacks, including tracking down and shooting his former high school basketball teammates. So the victim, Horn targeted multiple former classmates from the South Gwinnett High School in 3 separate incidents between December 2024 and May 2025. The first attack, like we heard, the violence began on December 18th when Horn ambushed his former teammate outside his home. He shot him 8 times, including one in the head, leaving him with brain damage. The next attack happened in March 2025, where Horn shot at another former classmate in his car with stray bullets, injuring a bystander and hitting nearby homes. So not caring about who he is, who he hurts, he was just aiming for his target. And then if somebody gets hit in the background, oh, whoop-de-doo. In May 2025, he carjacked. So 3 months later, he carjacked a third victim at gunpoint before being tracked down and arrested by the police. I don't know if you can chalk that all up to mental health. I truly don't. I think he's just a bad actor, a bad character. He's a bad person. But I might be missing something. We don't know all the information. We don't know why he targeted these people. But like I said, at the end of the day, he did some horrible things, so he needs to pay for his actions. The motive for the shooting remains unclear, though the family suggests he was experiencing a mental health crisis after losing his brother. So he lost his brother and then went on a killing spree or attempted killing spree. Did he think that they had something to do with killing his brother? That might be it. I don't know. So a jury found the 20-year-old. So he's 20 years old, high school. So he probably just got out of high school, 4 years ago? What time? You usually get out of high school at 17? Some people 17. So like 3 years ago, he got out of high school. Of 20 counts, including aggravated assault, criminal attempted to commit a felony, hijacking a motor vehicle. He was sentenced to 30 years in prison with 25 to serve. So he said the first victim survived the attack and is undergoing extensive rehabilitation, working to regain basic abilities after nearly a year without traditional meals. His family has set up a GoFundMe page with the cost of his long-term care. That might be. I can't imagine. I can't imagine. I was about to say we're not even going to mention it, but somebody tried to kill you, and now you got to live with brain damage and trying to learn to read and walk and talk again. Family has to. It's a horrible situation. We pray for him. I would like to know why he targeted them. Did he think they had something to do with losing his brother? How did he lose his brother? There's a lot of questions. At the end of the day, no matter what, he did something horrible and he deserves to be where he is. It's a crazy situation, y'all. Let me know your thoughts on that situation. Let me know if you disagree with anything I said. Absolutely crazy. Do you think he had mental health issues and that is the reason that can explain all of this? Is that a valid reason that somebody could say, oh, it's a mental health issue, mental health crisis, and that's why he went down and almost did a triple homicide or double homicide? It went on a series of attempted murders. It's a crazy world we live in, y'all, but we got to review the world together. We have to review the world together. All right, everybody, remember